Getting a new console is not an easy task, especially considering how much of an investment it represents. There are so many amazing consoles currently available, to the point where it might be difficult to choose which one to purchase because there are simply so many options. When considering which console to purchase next, you could give a lot of thought to a variety of factors. On the other hand, Sony's PS5 ought to fulfill most, if not all, of your requirements. Because of its many strengths, the PlayStation 5, PS5, is presently considered to be among the most capable gaming systems available. And that is why in this video, we will tell you about the 5 reasons why you should buy a PS5, so watch the video until the end. Before starting, like the video and subscribe to our channel, so you never miss our future videos. And now, let's get started. 5. PSVR 2. If you are interested in virtual reality, then there is even another reason for you to consider the PlayStation 5 as your next system. The PlayStation VR was the first virtual reality headset developed by Sony for use with the PlayStation 4. The system was a success overall, and those who already own a PS5 can now look forward to the brand new PSVR 2 system. New controllers and a comprehensive rethinking of how the system detects and responds to users' motion are just 2 of the many ways in which the PlayStation VR 2, PSVR 2, improves upon its predecessor, the PlayStation VR, PSVR. When it comes to virtual reality, VR, Microsoft is still not a believer. After the enormously disappointing launch of Kinect, the firm is understandably hesitant to try anything new. If, on the other hand, you are interested in technology and Sony is still optimistic about virtual reality, then your only option is the PlayStation 5, PS5. However, it is common knowledge that virtual reality on the PlayStation 4 was severely constrained by the console's technology. On the other hand, the PlayStation 5 has a lot of power, and we should anticipate more AAA titles supporting it. Nevertheless, keep in mind that virtual reality, VR, equipment is not inexpensive. Also, many people were let down when Sony announced that you can use your old PS4 VR headset on the PS5, but you can only use it to play backward-compatible titles. However, prices are continuing to drop, which means that the PS5 VR will only grow more appealing. It's all about having options available to you. 4. The DualSense Controller. Consequently, Sony has introduced their next-generation system, and as expected, they have also included a next-generation controller known as the DualSense Controller to go along with it. This controller not only keeps pace with the technological improvements of the PS5, but exceeds them as well, making it one of the most impressive controllers now available on the market. The name comes from the fact that it can communicate with the player's senses using minute vibrations, sounds, and even lighting effects that correspond to the settings of the game. For instance, the adaptive triggers of the DualSense feel different to pull depending on the weapon that you are currently using. When your character is armed with a bow and arrow, the trigger resistance behaves in a manner analogous to that of a real-world bowstring. If, however, you have the controller in your hand and are pretending to hold a gun, you will feel the trigger being released on the controller whenever you fire your weapon. It is a phenomenal piece of hardware that will unquestionably deepen the sense of immersion that you get from your gaming experience. 3. 3D audio. Does anyone care about how good the sound is anymore? Even the most expensive configurations of personal computers lack specialized sound hardware and instead rely on integrated solutions that are of lower quality. However, with the release of its Tempest engine, Sony is redefining the rules of the game. You do not need to purchase any additional hardware to take advantage of this cutting-edge 3D audio solution, which is only accessible on the PS5. Because of this, it will function properly on headphones, sound systems, and even the speakers on your TV. We are pleased that this is a hardware solution, which indicates that it does not make use of a PS5 central processing unit. Most crucially, the Tempest engine can be customized to your hearing, allowing you to make the most of the 3D audio experience. Spend some time configuring it, as it will be necessary for the program that you will be running on the console in the future. All of this is on a machine that doesn't even have CD audio capability. 2. Library of exclusive games. The games that are available to play on a gaming console are the primary justification for purchasing any given gaming system. Because, let's face it, if there aren't any fun games you can play on your great, technologically advanced technology, you won't have much of a reason to utilize it. You won't have any problems with this matter on the PS5, thank goodness. The PlayStation 5 boasts an incredible library of exclusive titles that are designed to make the most of the platform's one-of-a-kind capabilities. The console is particularly effective at showcasing the ray tracing capabilities of the system with games such as Spider-Man, Miles Morales. The PlayStation 5 was one of the first consoles to offer support for ray tracing, a cutting-edge method of computer graphics that accurately and convincingly imitates the way light travels across an environment. Ray tracing creates dynamic shadows and can even make reflections in liquids or on transparent surfaces like glass or water. If you are a graphics purist and are looking for a console that can compete with the best of them, your best bet is the PlayStation 5, which represents a significant technological leap for gaming consoles. The PlayStation 5 will not let you down in terms of the visual capability it provides. The most recent installment in the Ratchet & Clank video game franchise, titled Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, is designed to make the most of the superior capabilities offered by the PlayStation 5's hardware. You will feel as though you are speeding through the game even though it takes place in a variety of realms because there are no loading screens. These titles, along with a great number of others like them, demonstrate the capabilities of the PlayStation 5, and you cannot obtain them from any other platform. 1. An incredibly fast SSD. Microsoft may have a little larger hard drive in their Xbox Series X, but Sony has a potentially substantial advantage in the years to come as developers start to stretch the technology of these new machines thanks to the proprietary SSD controller Sony has created for the PS5. About the drive's architecture, Tweaktown has stated, the SSD can deliver uncompressed data to other system components at up to 5.5 gigabytes per second via its new proprietary hardware. This is over twice as fast as an Xbox Series X. In addition, just like the Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 5 features dedicated hardware-based decompression, which helps to reduce the burden placed on the CPU. The brand new input and output device that was specially designed by our team is the driving force behind all of this. Although we are currently in the phase of cross-gen development that takes place at the beginning of each new console generation, it is quite doubtful that we will see this feature used to its best capacity while we are in this phase. However, after PS5 exclusive experiences have been developed from the ground up, we may start to see a significant difference in capabilities when compared with the new Xbox. This is because assets will be able to be streamed in at such a rapid rate that particular types of gameplay experiences may just not be achievable on Microsoft's machines. For illustration purposes, Unreal Engine 5 was demonstrated on PlayStation 5 leveraging cutting-edge techniques that enable extremely rapid movement throughout a game's environment. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this one, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on any of our videos.